Carr slings it to Williams on the post route, 24-yard gain.
Get some.
6 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown to Ryan's point, just like we drew it up for Williams. We all knew.
And here's Jacobs. Right there.
That's why we went out and got him.
Yep, right
we
there.
We knew all season he was going to be our best receiver.
And here we go. Here is the first and goal when Jacobs just punches it in. Derek Carr, had to be pleased with this one.
Let's get the elephant out of the room. Antonio is no longer with us, and we love Antonio. We wish him the best. But we knew with the guys we had in our locker room, we already had a good football team. And if he wanted to be a part of it, awesome. If he didn't, awesome. You know, we're going to come out here and we still have to play a game, you know. And, again, we wish him the best. I hope he goes off and has a great year. But the guys in this locker room, the guys that competed during training camp, all offseason, we grinded, we came together, we're a family. And this family is pretty special, and I'm glad to be the quarterback a part of it.
As much as people talk about it, I mean, my God. I mean, I feel like someone's smashing my temple on the side of the head. Get over it, man. It's over. You know, we were good the preseason without him. You know, we're going to be fine without him. We wish him the best. But, you know, we gave it a shot. And now New England gets their turn. Good luck to them. But I just can't, I can't deal with it anymore, really. Sorry.
I can't blame the man there. I mean, I would have enough of it too, but you know, listen, coach, you can't blame us for asking either. But anyway, he isn't there. Antonio Brown is a member of the New England Patriots. They didn't play last night. The Raiders did. What'd you think about that offense, regardless of whether Antonio Brown is there or not?
If you protect him, he will deliver, all right? Derek Carr, not even touched. I mean, it was amazing. The offensive line did a tremendous job protecting him. Nice game planning by John Gruden, and Derek looked completely in command, got very decisive, got the ball out of his hand, and very accurate.
Well, it's interesting, Ryan, too, because we've talked about this. Everybody says all the right things, but this season is a little bit of a referendum, I think, on Derek Carr's future in Oakland. We know that, which is one reason that AB stuff was so frustrating, I'm sure. One reason. But, you know, there is reason for hope. They got a lot of young guys.
Those receivers. He's just shaking his head. Receivers.
Hey, there's a ton of young guys, and something was really telling in John Gruden's press conference after the game. This is the first time I've ever heard him use Derek Carr's name and great in the same sentence. He said he was a leader, and he's like, and that's what great quarterbacks do. We didn't hear that type of talk from John Gruden when it came to Derek Carr last year. There was some public lashing out at Derek Carr as well, which you normally don't see with franchise guys. Like Coach said, he was kept clean and he made pinpoint accurate throws and great decisions. And then down the line, they were able to get the ball to Josh Jacobs. And we saw this offensive line not only protect and keep Derek Carr clean, but they gave Josh Jacobs lanes so he could get going and get into the second level of the defense. If they can protect and if you can create lanes to run in, that travels.
Can that line continue then? Can they continue to protect that way?
Yeah, this is another example of a team investing big resources.
Yeah.
I mean, Trent Brown is a right tackle, is a very expensive free agent. Colton Miller playing left tackle is a first-round pick. The center, Rodney Hudson, is one of those centers I just referenced who just got a contract extension. So they have a lot of high-end resources invested there. And Josh Jacobs, the running back from Alabama, you're not coming out of Alabama as a running back if you don't know how to help in pass protection, right? So he's a guy, you say he's not afraid of contact. He'll be a factor there, be able to stay on the field 3 downs. And yeah, I mean, they can do it. And it's not, they weren't doing this against a high school team. I mean, Von Miller and Bradley Chubb on the opposite
didn't hear their
side.
names.
Right.
No.
So it was a pretty impressive performance.
Was that, you know, let's give Derek Carr and that offense credit where it's due. I don't like to sweep that under the rug. But having said that, were you a little surprised by this Denver defense?
A little bit shocked, yeah. I just don't remember a game ever that Von Miller wasn't draped around the quarterback.
Right.
I mean, at some point, he's disruptive and he's going to be draped around the quarterback. So I don't remember seeing that occur last night, not even one time. And so I'm going to go back and watch it again in detail. But I'm going to be looking for Bradley Chubb and Von Miller. Where were they last night? And is it the offensive line was that good, or did they have a bad night?
And you know what happens as well? We are kind of remembering this Denver Bronco defense as what they were when Peyton Manning was the quarterback. When it was
probably a little bit fair.
When it was Aqib Talib on the other side of Chris Harris, when it was T.J. Ward and Darian Stewart and all of these different guys, when it was Brandon Marshall at linebacker that could run side to side. It was a different team at that time. And so now they've lost some of those pieces. It's not the same team that it once was. And a lot of this, well, they have a great defense and they were able to run the ball last year. All Joe Flacco has to do is not be Joe Flacco. You can't really say those things if this defense can't stop people, if they can't have a corner know that he's man-to-man with 10 people in the box and he has to protect deep. That's not good football by Vic Fangio's defense.
Well, no, but you have to think that the combination, and I hear you, we probably have some outdated expectations, but you got to think Von Miller and Bradley Chubb together can still be disruptive.
They'll figure it out.
They'll have to figure that out.
They'll figure it out.
Having said all that, they'll figure it out. All right, listen, the question is, will the Patriots figure it out? They've signed Antonio Brown, and it's starting to feel like 2007 in Foxborough. Does Tom Brady have his best weapon since our good friend Randy Moss? Patriots fans sure are hoping so.
Brady going to fire it long, going to fire it deep. Randy Moss in the end zone.